Greetings, people of the internet! There's only one way to start this video, and it's by reading the following tweet. It's from Allison Floyd, who would be that lovely person driving the car. It says, about to spend 6+ hours stuck in a small car with Aaron Kaiser and David August. What was I thinking? Hashtag trouble brewing. There's only 2 words that summarize this video. Road trip! This is Napa Valley, where the sun is sort of shining and the wine is flowing. This should be an interesting weekend. We're on our way to the Lasseter Winery. I'll show you some footage of that. And then after that, tomorrow we're going to some winery that's in a castle, and then Monday we're going to hit up San Francisco and Alcatraz. I think they're going to take off without me, so I better get going. But this is the first time I've ever had wine. I just started having alcohol on New Year's Day, so you're probably going to get to see me drunk. So we've arrived at the Lasseter Winery. David, you want to tell us where we are and what we're doing?
Nope. We are at a winery called the Lasseter Winery. And
that sounds familiar, like someone just said that.
I know, right? It's true. I'm corroborating what you said.
All right, and this would be Deborah.
Hi.
Deborah's the entire reason why we're having this trip this weekend.
Because I'm such a winner.
She is.
She wins at life. and in radio competitions.
Winning personality too.
And in jousting as well.
Yes.
So, no, what happened was you won a radio competition, and
I called in to the radio station in Boston, and they had their top 5 playing, and I told them what the number 5 song was, and they told me I won CDs. And then 5 days later, they said I won the grand prize.
And the grand prize
Of a
was
trip to Napa Valley, plane ticket, hotel, concert tickets included.
Swag.
Unfortunately, the headlining band was New Kids on the Block.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
So we basically crashed her hotel room and used it as an excuse to come up and...
And then they talked all night, and I stayed up until 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
and I had a headache when I woke up
and-
because of them.
And what did we talk about? What was the bulk of the conversation?
You asked somebody else.
I thought it was somebody's mother.
She was sleeping the whole time, but she heard it.
We were telling your mom jokes. Yes,
mom.
we're in our, what, 30s. We're telling your mom jokes.
But I was the winner of that, too.
Yeah, this is the wine, well, our barrels that has wine.
And they're all full?
Most, yeah. So, what I'll do today, and obviously we're going to try some wines. Really want to answer all your questions, but certainly if you have general questions about wine, yeah, really feel free to ask any questions. Like, you know, there's no such thing as a dumb question.
Well, here's one. I've never drank wine. How does it taste?
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I think that qualifies as a dumb question.
Time and band camp.
Remember that time when your mom was all like, you better finish those black-eyed peas or you're not getting any dessert? Wine is like 10 times better than that dessert, right? It's been made since like before the Romans, right? It's actually originated in the Trans-Caucasus region, right? So modern day Iran.
I completely caught that.
We can walk down.
That was awesome. You win at life.
This right here, we are in Glen Ellen, within the Sonoma Valley, and these represent the style, all of these, the style of winemaking that we're looking for. So small fermentation tanks here, and open top fermenters. That simply means the tops come off, and it allows a little bit of alcohol to escape, evaporate, if you will. And it's a softer way to make the wines. All of our wines tell a story. John Lasseter is a storyteller. First and foremost, John and Nancy love wine, and they wanted to take their hobby and turn it into a passion. So think of it as like if you ride a bike, I ride a bike on the weekends around the lake, that's cool, right? Well, this is their passion. So it's like, I'm training for the Tour de France, so I'm gonna get my mind and body, and I'm gonna have the best bike possible. My bike's gonna, I'm not even gonna have the best bike. I'm gonna have like 3 backup bikes that are like kick ass.
Also leaves a family legacy too. So.
Yeah, well, their 5 sons are not working here yet. I'm sure they're like, when you plant grapes, it takes a good, 3-4 years for those grapes to start producing. I mean,
I didn't know that.
They're like teenagers. They're like, "Are you gonna wear that? Are you crazy?" And you have to, or tough love. You know what I mean? You have to say, "Look, we're gonna help you out."
Rebellious phase where they're like, "You're not making me no
We're trying to help you out here, buddy. Okay? All right? We paid that tuition so you could go to class." And it's like, "Why are you hanging out with your buddies?" Anyway,
So this is the part where we get to try the wine and you get to see me get slap happy drunk.
You said slap happy?
Slap happy.
Slap happy? We get to...
Deborah wants to slap me, I know that.
Because eventually we need to drive off of this winery and they don't want you to run over all the plants. So.
But luckily I'm not driving.
Okay.
So this shall be interesting.
The menu to your left will denote the Vella dry jack cheese. We have some more Kona almonds, some dried cherries, some cured meats from the Girl in the Fig Cafe, a little honeycomb, and
What? Oh, that's honeycomb?
that is the honeycomb. Yes.
So was that crazy cartoon character that was a honeycomb?
Oh well, I'll talk about that.
I saw
That's
that on
good.
your
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so internet. This is
we
history.
do have some recommendations, Allison, but you can pick.
What are you
and-
recommending?
I'll take your recommendations. I don't drink at all, so this is just.
Okay. Well,
I've-
the almonds.
This is all
Okay.
really
Are you in recovery or?
That
No,
wasn't
I
that
just
as bad.
don't
It's just
drink
that
it.
I'm not
I
used to the
generally
strength
don't
of
like
the alcohol.
But I'm
It's
doing
not
this
that
anyway
strong.
because it's the thing
It's
to do
really
in my
light.
country.
Okay.
So.
Well, this is unlike alcohol.
It's good.
These
Okay.
don't
It's not
look
a
like
distilled
normal
spirit.
almonds.
Right.
So this is.
It's like I'm inhaling
willing to
the
try it.
alcohol fumes as I take a sip.
So,
I don't think I'm doing this right. I just
had
had
a
a
couple
couple of almonds and then took a sip of the wine. And yeah, it changed the
Very
taste.
healthy. She's the healthiest
Actually,
person
in my
on this
opinion,
trip.
that was better.
So alcohol.
Deborah wants to enjoy bacon while she drinks her wine.
Yes.
Because apparently bacon and wine go together.
Take away a little bit.
Bacon goes with everything. Chocolate covered.
It's like there's an earthy sweetness in it.
It's really interesting how food changes the taste of wine, and you don't necessarily notice that as much with other things.
To salt it.
Of course, I'm waiting for her to say something off the wall, and she doesn't do it. And then I turn off the camera, and she says something. You've missed 6 great things already.
She's also one of the 2 people here who's not a professional performer.
That's not what?
Like a professional performer. So you can't just be like, dance, monkey, dance.
Watch me. Dance! You're fired. So, Cecil, now that we're leaving, are you happy or glad that we're going?
Well, Aaron, it's like that time when I was lost in the Antarctica. I was glad to be there, but I was even more glad to be rescued. So the answer to your question is it's a riddle wrapped in a enigma, and
Hidden behind the fridge, next to a piece of lint?
No, you guys are great.
Wrapped in a hot pocket.
Jim Gaffigan. Right?
All right, so my first attempt at wine, what do I think? I don't think I'm a wine person. I'm not much of an alcohol person at all, but trying the different palates, the thing that I found most interesting is how the cheeses and the nuts and the meat and everything actually did change the taste of the wine, and I've never really noticed that with anything else in the past. So, but the best thing about this was how much fun we had just sitting and talking, and Deborah was making a lot of really crazy comments. I think she needs her own YouTube channel, so make sure to thumbs up this video if you want her to get on YouTube.